Good evening, everybody. It is Charlie, and welcome back to the Chatting Leeds YouTube channel. Yes, it has been a while, but that's kind of what happens when it's the international break, guys. Not a lot to talk about in the world of Leeds United over the last week until sort of the last 24 hours or so. Obviously, there is a game this weekend against Norwich City away. The football will be back, which is absolutely amazing, which means obviously that the content will be once again up and running. And as well, as I've said on my socials and on the last upload that I put up, I have now got a puppy in the house. His name is Waffles. And he's a little cockapoo. He's just over 9 weeks old. So as you can imagine, me and the missus have had our hands full over the last sort of week, getting used to having him in the house, and it's amazing. He's downstairs just having a nap at the minute. Otherwise, I would have showed him to you. But yeah, life has changed over the last week, guys, as you can imagine. But the content is now back, and I'm absolutely buzzing to be back with some more content. Just before we get into this video, please smash the like button if you can. It really does help get the video out there to more people. Please subscribe if you are brand new as well. Get all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below, and of course hit the notification bell. And I'm here this evening, guys, to discuss a topic that is causing a little bit of debate amongst the Leeds United sphere. As you can tell from the thumbnail, it's obviously concerning Luke Ayling, who apparently Daniel Farker and the club hierarchy are considering offering Luke Ayling a 12-month contract extension once his current deal expires next summer. Now, as the thumbnail suggests, I don't want Leeds United to do that. And there's a few reasons. And look, there's people who have obviously jumped on the bandwagon saying, that he deserves it, and he's done so much for the club, and he's a great character around the dressing room, his experience, yada yada yada. And as much as I agree with all that to a degree, I just think we just need to stop being sentiment FC. Otherwise, we'll just go nowhere. It's the same for the likes of Cooper, for the likes of I won't say Stuart Dallas because we're not aware of obviously what sort of player will come back in him after his injury. It was a serious injury. Is he going to be able to hit the same heights that he did before he got injured? I highly doubt it, but we are yet to see that. Um, but Luke Ayling for me should be moved on at the end of his deal. And like I said, guys, as much as I agree that he's an experienced figure, he's done so much for the club, and he's a good lad, and he gets the club, all that stuff. His footballing ability is what I'm more concerned about, and the fact that in our last game against Bristol City, Archie Gray, a midfielder, put in probably the best right back performance of the season for us is quite damning on Luke Ayling. And look, let's be brutally honest here. Once Jed Spence is back and is 100% match fit, there is no way that Luke Ayling gets back in this team for me. No way. And yeah, there'll be people who will argue, Jed Spence is a loanee. What happens when Spence goes back to Tottenham at the end of the season? Well, with that, one, you don't know, if Leeds do get promoted, we might go in for Jed Spence and try and get him on a permanent. Could be a difficult deal to do, but you never know. People go, well, there's Jamie Shackleton as well. Well, again, I would rather have Luke Ayling at the club than Jamie Shackleton, in my opinion. He's had a decent start to the season when he's played, but you're living in Planet Cuckoo Land if you really want Jamie Shackleton to be a regular feature in this team, in my opinion. But Luke Ayling, like I said, footballing ability I'm more concerned about. He can't defend. Just can't defend. He defends square. He whenever he plays, the opposition target that side of the pitch consistently. Like consistently, they will put their best winger on Luke Ayling's side. Even if they are a left winger, they will put him on the left so that they can come up against Luke Ayling. Every winger that has come up against him this season has done him on a number of occasions on that right hand side. Birmingham, I remember, did it quite a lot. Even against Watford, Leeds were 3-0 up, and Watford nearly scored in the dying minutes with their winger cutting inside on Luke Ayling and just doing him on that side. And like I said, we need to stop being sentiment FC. Like we really, really do. You know, the old guard, Ayling, Cooper, Dallas, all these players, they need to be moved on. They can't. It's like some fans think that these players can play for Leeds United forever. They can't. One, their age will catch up with them, and two, they're just simply not good enough. Luke Ayling and Liam Cooper shouldn't be in the team in the Championship. So imagine if we go up, they will not play if they stay at the club. And if you look at Cooper, it's his testimonial season. The best outcome for me for Liam Cooper would be if Leeds get promoted this season. He ends his career at Leeds on a high. He has his testimonial game, and that is it. That is it. And with Luke Ayling, again, I absolutely love Luke Ayling as a person. Like I said, earlier, I agree with what people say. He gets the club, puts 110% effort into every game, regardless of how well he plays. He puts the effort in, and he's been an unbelievable servant to the club over the years. Part of the promotion team under Bielsa, one of the players that Bielsa transformed the most. And it looks like an absolute steal at like 300 grand we bought him for. So we've definitely got his money's worth with Luke Ayling. But I just think now, even going forward, which I feel is his best attribute, he's not even doing that to a good degree at the minute for me. And like I said, it's pretty damning on Luke Ayling that Archie Gray, a midfielder, has put in the best, right back performance of the season against Bristol City. It was unbelievable that day, Archie Gray. And let's be honest, if Jed Spence isn't fit for Saturday, which I doubt he will be, I reckon it'll be Archie Gray at right back again. And it'll be Kamara and Ampadu in midfield. Which again, if Luke Ayling can't even get in the team when our main right back's injured, and there'll be people go, oh yeah, but it's good squad depth. Depth is like good depth for me is a player that can come into the team when someone's either suspended, injured, or whatever, and actually play well and put in a good performance and do a job. For me, if Jed Spence is injured or suspended or whatever, at the minute I'd rather have Archie Gray in there after his performance against Bristol. I don't want Luke Ayling anywhere near this starting 11. I don't. And look, his deal ends next summer, so he will feature again this season. Obviously, he will at points. I just hope it's not on a consistent basis because, like I said, whenever he plays, the opposition target him. We've seen it loads this season already. When Luke Ayling's on the pitch, he gets targeted because he cannot defend. Jed Spence carries the ball well. His range of passing is good. He gets back to defend. He doesn't defend square, so he defends in the correct way. Better deliveries into box, can go forward better. Just all round an upgrade. 100%. And it tells you something that we tried to buy Max Aarons and then we ended up getting Jed Spence. So the fact that they're saying that Farker might be interested in offering him a new deal is bizarre because he clearly doesn't think Luke Ayling's the one unless he wouldn't be in for these right backs. So yeah, I really hope that they just do the right thing. Let Ayling potentially leave on a high. Even Cooper, let him leave on a high. And let's move forward into the new era of this squad and develop it properly rather than sticking with the old guard who are simply not good enough, in my opinion. So then, different sort of video for tonight, guys. Really hope that you've all enjoyed it. I'm eager to see what your opinions are. Obviously, I did put a poll out on all of my socials asking the question, are you happy or unhappy about the prospect of Luke Ayling signing a new deal? And on nearly every platform, the most votes were with the unhappy camp. So it does feel like there's a big portion of the fan base that is, in my opinion. I can appreciate the other side of it, but it's just my opinion, guys. So don't come at me for it. I'm just coming on here giving my view. But just before we bring the video to a close, on your way out, guys, if you wouldn't mind smashing the like button, that would be very much appreciated. It just helps get the video out there to more people. Share it with your friends, your family, your neighbours, whoever, and let's get more eyes onto the channel. And if you are brand new, please smash the subscribe button as well so we can hit 3K as soon as. Hit the notification bell, and as I said, get your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. And if you haven't already, go and check out my TikTok channel as well. I really want to hit 1,000 followers on there as soon as possible. And I will see you in the next one, guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll see you in a bit. Cheers.